Motorsport and high-octane action have always been a part of the Maruti Suzuki DNA. Throughout its rich history, the brand has promoted a wide variety of motorsports in the country through various hair-raising events, all for the love of cars and adventure. Be it tackling rugged terrains or pushing the boundaries of what's possible, Maruti Suzuki has done it all. Keeping with the high adrenaline DNA is Maruti Suzuki's latest event, the RocknRoad 4x4 Masters, and we're here today to see all the action unfold in this grand finale that promises to keep us on our toes throughout. Let's begin then, shall we? Over the past few months, owners across the country have been off-roading on the toughest terrains with their Jimnys, braving all sorts of challenges on their way here to the final showdown. Qualifying rounds for the Maruti Suzuki RocknRoad 4x4 Masters competition have been taking place in 8 different cities and towns across the nation. We're now in Goa, where the finals are taking place and a champion will be crowned. The qualifying rounds feature 2 categories, stock and modified, and the top 8 finishers from each category are now here to face off for the finals. And here's the challenge that lies ahead. But before we get into the action, let's get familiar with our participants.
Hi, my name is Ashish. I have qualified from Bangalore City under the modified category. I think it's a great platform. I think competition aside, I think it gives a rookie like me, a first-time owner for a 4x4 like me, to experience, to live the car and know the capabilities not only for the vehicle but also about yourself.
Yeah, so my name is Shantanu Grover. I am from Gurgaon, qualifier from the modified category. Yeah, the car can take a beating, yeah, that's for sure. I mean, we all have seen Manav's video, the flying Jimny. So that happened. We were all there, and it was fun. The car is absolutely fun to drive. Looking forward for the event.
Hi, I'm Mihir Dharkar. I'm the winner of the modified category at the RocknRoad 4x4 Masters, which was at the Mumbai-Pune Club event. I would say straight out of the box, I feel it's one of the most capable vehicles that's on sale in India. It's a cult vehicle. You look at the scene in Australia, in New Zealand, especially in South Africa. These cars, people swear by them.
Hi, I'm Rajiv Rajan. I'm a dentist from Mumbai. So I've taken part in the Pune event. So I've come first in the stock category. Putting it through its paces, I understood that nothing can stop it. Like the hurdles, the obstacles, the climbs, hills, descents, anything. You just put it through on stock tires, it does a wonderful job. I don't think so we need to even mod this vehicle. The way it's made, it's perfect. It's perfect for the city, it's perfect for off-road, for the highway touring.
Hi everyone, I'm Yashwat Naik. I've qualified from the Maruti RocknRoad 4x4 Masters Goa chapter. I have been off-roading for the last, I would say, almost a decade. I started off with other vehicles. I even owned a Gypsy. I have specially bought it to kind of modify it to participate in local competitions that we have here. It's been a great experience. I have never off-roaded with my Jimny before. I bought it last year and mainly been using it as a daily commute. Even though it was meant to be an off-road vehicle, I love it so much that I just use it for my daily commute.
Hi, I'm Gurmeet Verdi. I'm from Chandigarh and I'm into real estate business, and off-roading is my passion. It's been like more than 15 years I'm doing this. I'm like always a Jimny fan. It's been 15 years I'm driving Gypsy. So Jimny is like super amazing vehicle, and it's very capable and it can go anywhere. So I'm really impressed with the performance of this vehicle.
Each contestant will be timed with a stopwatch, and their final timing will be adjusted for any penalties incurred and converted to points. The driver with the most points wins. Simple. Stage 1 is proving to be the toughest so far, as not even a single participant has been able to complete it yet. Loose mud on a steep incline is the obstacle they need to conquer to be able to complete the stage, following a series of challenges where they are even allowed to use a manual winch should they need it.
Well, when we were doing the track walk, we were, looking at actually the fourth and fifth obstacle, where we were like thinking about strategies and all. And the third obstacle, we never really thought about it much because we thought we'll just finish it. But once I got there, it was actually pretty challenging. The rock, which looked hard, when we went over it, it became loose, and there was a lot of tire spin, there was a lot of rocks. I was just not able to find grip and traction to come out on top, unfortunately.
I thought I will come up in a run up way. I'll go up in one go. I tried once and I failed. Then the other time again I came back to the same line. I took a different line on the left side. I managed to climb. Then on the winching stage, I think, I came down, people were using winch to come up. I made a mind that I'll go down and then go back to the first climb and take a U-turn from there. Then come in a running momentum, full momentum, then I'll climb. That made me succeed to do that.
Stage 2 set in the jungle is relatively easier in comparison, where the participants have to do a flat-out run on the given route and drive a particular loop twice in the shortest possible time. The challenge here is to avoid hitting anything while driving fast, which otherwise would attract penalties. Making it more fun is the manual version of the Jimny being used for this stage.
So SS2 was interesting. It's more my style because I'm used to like driving faster on tracks. More my style, going a little sideways, dry leaves, little technical bit. We managed to do quickest there, so we're continuing the whole streak of Pune qualifiers. So I'm pretty excited and stoked about coming quickest there, but the other stages look really challenging, as you can take a look right there.
The stage was pretty fast. This is my first time on a manual, and the manual is pretty fast. So yeah, I had a hindrance in one of the corners. So I was really impatient and hit a tree, and this is what happened. So yeah, but still, it was a fun stage.
We're now at the halfway mark of the finale, and still it's anyone's race. The last two stages are going to be hotly contested, and it's going to be a nail-biting finish. But before we get to that, let's speak to some of the people responsible for making this event happen.
Yeah, so Maruti Suzuki has been associated with the motorsports in our country for a long time. In fact, if you remember, from mid-80s, we had the Gypsy, which was like iconic, and it did so well in so many other rallies, which we also sort of organized. The Himalayan, Reddy Himalaya, the Dakshin there, also the Desert Storm. And when we introduced the Jimny last year, Jimny already has a huge legacy in the global market. It's a 50-year-old thing. It's known for its off-roading capabilities in this class, and we thought, why not revive that same, because Gypsy is no longer under production, and we thought that a platform is necessary for promoting this culture of off-roading in our country. There are so many automobile and off-roading enthusiasts, some thrill seekers as well, who want to show their off-roading skills. So we created this platform. It's called RocknRoad, and under its umbrella we have three different types of programs. One is expeditions, which is like on the longest drives. We had one from Chandigarh starting in January, Spiti Valley and all that route it took, and it's around 12-13 days. Then we have the weekenders, the RocknRoad weekenders, which is meant for the general customer who is interested but not really hardcore off-roading. This one, which we see today in Goa, the finale, is the RocknRoad Masters 4x4, which is the real enthusiasts, the real off-roading guys. They participate, and we have had it in 8 cities, 16 winners. All those 16 winners finally come here to Goa and participate in the finale today. And we want to make it bigger so that the culture of off-roading and motorsports grows in our country.
Yeah, so RocknRoad as a platform, we wanted to establish, as you would be knowing, we've been active in the off-roading space in the past as well. We were having this rally, Raid the Himalaya, Rally Desert Storm, and in the south we had the Dakshin Dare. And now with the launch of the Jimny, the Grand Vitara with the 4x4 option, the all-grip option and so on, we decided to come back and create a platform for those consumers who are like the thrill seekers, adventure enthusiasts, and basically the off-roading community.
Stage 3 is a tightly packed stage with a series of inclines and slopes. The idea here is to complete the stage in the shortest possible time without getting stuck and avoiding excessive wheel spin. Especially a very steep incline towards the beginning of the stage with a blind crest catching most participants off guard. Of course, like all the other stages, participants need to avoid hitting any of the track markers to avoid penalties. Saving grace for this stage is the automatic version of the Jimny.
I was the third person to start on the third stage, that's SS3. So when we got there, we saw the stage and it looked really scary. It was a big steep climb. I really didn't think, I remember asking the marshals, you are giving us stock Jimnys or do you want us, are you giving us some specially modified Jimnys to do these tracks? But as the second vehicle went and I was the third person to go, I managed to go through the track. I was surprised that it actually climbed. The stock Jimny on that track, I was really surprised to see that it did it.
Stage 4 is a more technical one, where the participants need to use a ladder to cross an obstacle. It also involves some off-camber turns on loose mud and a very tricky turn around a tree. Adding to the challenge is the manual Jimny being used for this stage. This course needs to be completed in the shortest possible time as well and within the time limit of only 15 minutes.
Stage 4, I found it bit next difficult next to stage 1. So stage 4, you will be using manual winching and all, and some ladders and all. So there also I pulled it out with penalties, and also I managed to clear it out. And other two stages were a bit easy; they were fast tracks. So I completed with the time done.
What we've just witnessed is the culmination of a competition that kicked off 2 months ago. A competition that has brought together people from all corners of the country, united by one common factor: their love for off-roading and their love for their Jimnys. A love that has carried them here to Goa, where they've given it their all, and one winner has emerged. But when you think about it, there's actually two. Sure, Mr. Mihir Dharkar is the first ever Maruti Suzuki RocknRoad 4x4 master, but the Jimny is equally the winner here. Let's hear what the top 3 finishers have to say about their experience.
Yeah, I'm happy that it was a very tough day for me and very tough stages, and it was my bad luck, not a good start for me today. I had a DNF at a very first stage, so it was very difficult for me to recover a 80-point penalty in 4 stages. But I managed to complete a rest of 3 in a very good timing, and that's why I'm here now as a second runner-up.
No idea, I mean, ending up in the top 3 and with people like Gurmeet sir and all, so many RFC people here. But yeah, we gave it our best. Did not had a single DNF, so that was something. But yeah, made some silly mistakes, lost some points here and there. This was an eye-opener, truly. The car in stock form is so capable. These kind of terrains, these kind of stages, we will never even think about, doing in a stock vehicle. But we did them all and, came out on top. That's the best part. So yeah, happy about it.
Came in here, all guns blazing, with only one thing in mind, that I know there's some of the best drivers in India here. But I never doubted myself, and I never doubted my my relation with this car, because I own the car, I've driven it, so I know the car, right? Again, guess what? I got a DNF today again. 3 stages to go. Finished fast everywhere again, fastest rather. And I think I just grappled my way through, and inch by inch kept pushing, and here we are. But I didn't expect this. I thought I'll be a comfortable maybe 3 or 4. But I think P1 is what we have. So
Before this competition, we knew on paper it had all the hardware to be a proper off-roader. But now, having seen it being driven to the absolute limits through all sorts of conditions and all sorts of terrains, and having conquered it all, we know that the Jimny is a 4x4 master too.